Good afternoon. This is CCAM and we are co-host of today's news. I'm Soyul Han.
And I'm Sebon Park. Let's start CCM English News on July 7, 2022.
This is the first time we have news in English this year, and I'm quite nervous and excited to join this very first English news today.
So am I. I'm very happy to be here. There are several ways to watch this news. You can watch CCM News on the CCM TV website, YouTube live streaming, Google Meet, and Band Live.
Also, if you want to leave some messages or participate in various events about news, you can join our Google Classroom 뉴스 참여 공식 채널.
To join the CCM News quiz event, you can join the class code down below and get some delicious treats for rewards.
We're working on a campaign called Daily Family Worship. You can also join with G Family Ear subscription and Family Worship Book event through 뉴스 참여 공식 채널. We're looking for your interest and participation.
Did you know CCM TV made a new band? Search CCM TV on the band search bar and you will see news, visible radio, and guest teacher corner in a much easier way and will be able to rewatch whenever you want.
Today's first news is about the Parents' Prayer Meeting of June. The prayer meeting was held 9:30 a.m. on Tuesday, June 21st at Bethany Chapel by Elementary School Parents Steering Committee and Prayer Moms.
A lot of parents gathered to pray for CCA. There hasn't been a parents' prayer meeting offline for several years after COVID-19, and it was such welcomed news that it finally restarted. There was a live streaming on YouTube for those who were not able to come.
We have learned that CCA is the praying school because of this eager prayer meeting of parents. I hope that CCA will stand strong in God's way while praying for each other.
Our next news is about parents visiting in class for kindergarten. It has been held for 2 weeks for 7-year-old kindergartners on Friday, June 24th, and 6-year-old kindergartners on Thursday, June 30th. The classes were separated into 2 groups, which was the same as everyday classes.
The 7-year-olds prepared a show. Its theme was Saving the Environment and was based on a book called 10 Things I Can Do to Help My World. They have thought about what it would be when God created the world.
The 6-year-olds read a book called 동물 친구 기억니은 티귿 and made a show together and learned about the attitude of playing a show.
It would be much more meaningful to have parents visiting in class because there hasn't been an open class for a while after COVID-19.
I hope that kindergartners have learned much during the play and will make this precious time into a memory of being a child of God.
The third news is about the lunch concert of June. On Wednesday, June 29th at 1 p.m., the Central Ensemble team and the Central Choir team held a lunch concert. The theme was Dreaming Children, which means a stage for children who want to create our beautiful world that no one has ever dreamed of.
After the ensemble team played the Butterfly Waltz, 예수 사랑하심을 주 하나님 지으신 모든 세계, the choir team sang 넌 그 이름, 우리 함께 찬양해요, 꿈꾸는 아이들, and 당연한 것들. It was a pity that we weren't able to proceed the lunch concert on the deck because of the rain.
Still, it was such an impressive performance. We enjoyed the beautiful melodies, and I believe all the audience felt happy. Well, actually, we wanted to stay even though the show was over.
We would like to say thank you so much to the Central Ensemble team and the Central Choir team for playing such wonderful music. Let's move on to the next news.
Our next news is about the open classes for fellow teachers. It was held from Monday, June 30th to Friday, July 1st for 3 weeks. Teachers showed their classes to other teachers and got feedback to develop their teaching skills and methods.
Been a little surprised and confused about teachers coming in during the class, and I guess some of the teachers might have been under pressure about showing their class with the other teachers.
But it must be a meaningful time not only for all the teachers who always try to apply what the Bible says to their teaching, but also for all the students who can learn in God's view.
Our last news is about the 6th grade graduation song recording. Last 20th, 21st, and 29th, 30th of June, for 2 weeks, they recorded their graduation song that they were preparing for a month at the IM Center.
The 6th graders composed, wrote lyrics, and recorded their own graduation song. So it's not very surprising of them to be excited because they actually made the graduation song all by themselves.
That's right. On their first recording, they were split into groups who have similar voices and recorded mainly the melody. And of course, everybody in the class participated.
On their second recording, Mrs. Kim, the music teacher, presented an assignment on Google Classroom, and the ones who completed it were allowed to do the recording. They mainly recorded the harmony part.
The graduation song recording is one of the graduation events that end the 6th graders' elementary life. We are also preparing for the graduation trip at the end of July, so we have many feelings.
Also, the parents of the 6th graders have a prayer meeting for this graduation trip. I hope all of our 6th graders will personally meet God and will enjoy every moment of the last year in elementary school.
This week's daily Bible verse is the Gospel of John, chapter 21, verse 1 to 14. This verse is about Jesus crossing the Sea of Galilee to meet the disciples. Jesus says to throw the fishing net into the right side of the boat to the disciples who haven't caught anything overnight.
The disciples followed what Jesus said, and they caught a load of fish. This story tells us when we have a hard time, we can stand by God, and God will show us how to get over the problems. I hope all of us will pray whenever we feel weak and look up to God.
Now, let's start the CCM News quiz. Today's quiz is, what is the name of the song that will be sung at the graduation event and is composed, lyricized, and recorded by the 6th graders?
For those who know the answer, go into the 뉴스참여 공식 채널 Google Classroom. We will give delicious snacks to 20 people who answer correctly.
You can also write your answer in the chat window right now. The first 3 people who wrote the correct answer will be selected, and we'll give you a set of 3 snacks.
And now, we will tell you the answers of the last CCAN News quiz. As you know, the former ecological park was newly renovated and show us the identity of Central Christian School. It will be used as a place of prayer, eco-education, play, and rest. What is the name of this place?
The answer was Eden Garden. Are the names of students who will receive snacks on the screen? Those who have not yet received a snack will have to hurry up and get your snacks.
Oh, and CCAM students run the Visible Radio every Tuesday and Friday morning. We look forward to your interest and participation.
Soyo, it's time to finish our news.
Is it already? I think we have done quite well even though this is the first English news of 2022.
Well, our summer break is coming.
Yes, there's less than a month left. It's rainy season and it's very hot these days, but let's be strong and be joyful because we are CCA.
That was all we have prepared for today. Thank you for watching. I'm Sabon Park.
And I'm Soil Han. Have a wonderful day.